Hello, welcome to
Socially Sound Podcast.
I'm Kirsty.
And I'm Sarah.
In this episode, we have an opinion/dilemma.
Yeah?
You ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
So this was a conversation that took place in the workplace with a colleague.
Their colleague told them that they shouldn't make an effort to speak, but rather the colleague and other colleagues should make an effort to communicate with them, writing down notes, learning basic signs, not the other way around because they didn't ask to be deaf.
So this sounded good to me, and I agreed, but then fast forward 8 months later, it hadn't changed, and none of my colleagues talked to me unless I talked to them first. And the person himself who brought up the idea doesn't talk to me anymore. I just hate that they gave me a false hope and thinking that this is the right environment for me, and they were just complete hypocrites, and I'm mad. Am I in the wrong to be mad? What should I do?
First thing, you are not in the wrong here. No.
At all. You are allowed to be upset. Because, okay, let's pretend I'm the colleague. Oh, it's not your responsibility. We should be putting in the effort and the work to make sure your access needs are accommodated. And then I just turn around and go, okay, never mind. I'm not doing none of that.
Exactly.
Like, bro.
And for a lot of deaf people, if a hearing person told us that it's not our responsibility to communicate with them and it's theirs, that would make us feel relieved because normally we don't experience that. So this feels manipulative of the colleague to do that. It's like they're saying, yeah, come and work for us, we'll support you. That's not right.
Yeah. It sounds like this person was just messing you about to make you feel like, okay, I'm accepted, it's okay to be deaf, to make you stay in that environment. But really, you should have quit. Honestly, you should have left and been like, bye, I'm not dealing with any of this, that's not my problem. So I feel like, first of all, you should confront the person and say, you said this 8 months ago, that you will work to make sure I'm included, make me feel okay, accepted, and that it's okay to be deaf. But since then, in that time, you've done nothing. You've basically isolated me. Why do I have to approach you first? Why do I have to come and talk to you first? No one come to me, so it makes me feel alone. That is not a good or healthy environment for you to work in.
Definitely. That can also be a toxic work culture. You're supposed to make employees feel included in the workplace.
Yes.
Maybe one option could be to go to HR, just a possibility, but HR can be difficult.
HR, if you know about HR, sometimes they work for the company, not the employees.
True.
So, especially if this person is deaf, HR might be like, okay, I'm not doing anything about it. They might not even take that situation seriously.
Yes.
Unless you feel like you can trust the manager, but the co-workers might think that you're a snitch for even reporting them in the first place and saying, oh, the colleagues are doing this. So...
Or this colleague could be the manager.
Oh, true. They never said who it was.
In that context,
that sounds like performative allyship.
Yeah, definitely.
The person's like, oh yeah, I'm an ally, I understand, I'm aware, okay, it's our job to make sure you have no barriers at work. That is basically performative allyship. They said it, but where's the action? It was all bark, no bite.
Yeah, the power dynamics are also important. For example, they mentioned a he. Maybe there could be also gender power dynamics at play here.
Oh.
Yeah,
maybe there might be, really. Maybe. But either way, that situation is really shit, to be honest.
Definitely, it's 100% wrong. Please don't doubt yourself. Your feelings are valid.
Yes.
It's okay to feel like that in this situation.
That's not fair. That's not a safe space for you at all.
No.
At all. It's not like we're saying, oh, become best friends with them, or every time you go to work, be best buddies. No, at least have a civil relationship. Hi, bye, how are you? Can you like go and talk to them at work? It sounds like you have none of that. It sounds like you're just there, firming it. That's not fair.
How can you be expected to perform well when you don't have a supportive work environment?
There you go. So I'm going to be honest and say, burn the place. Bomb the... Wait, sorry.
Really, we mean
don't
leave
take
the
that
job.
seriously.
If you can.
Yeah, quit. Quit if you can. Find another job. Or maybe confront the people and say, you've made me feel isolated. I don't like how you gave me false hope. Report it if you feel like it's a safe place for you to do so. Or some people actually take the time to educate.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Deaf Awareness Month is coming up soon. Maybe take that time to educate and say this. And they could be like, oh, okay. And that's only if you want.
You have
but
options.
At the same time, it's not your responsibility to educate them. They're already aware. They already know about your deafness. They even said it themselves that it's their responsibility to remove the barriers. So should you really need to educate them?
Or do they need to educate themselves?
So you're allowed to be upset. Be upset. Me, personally, I would hold that over their head for years.
Yeah, hold it over them.
I'm a very petty person. Very petty. Very. Yeah. If you hurt me, okay.
It'll come back.
Yeah. People who are watching, what do you think? What would you do? Comment below. Let us know. What would you do in that situation?
If you have your own dilemmas, want our opinion on something, or want us to discuss a particular topic, you can comment or submit them in the anonymous link.
Yes. Make sure you subscribe,
like to,
share,
and comment if you want to.
It's up to you. Your
choice.
But let you know if you don't, I'm coming for you. Okay. That's enough from us. Mwah.
Bye.